Hi guys, Elliot here with your Design Workshop 3. I know my mic's awful, it doesn't work with my Bluetooth headphones for some reason. I have tweaked the settings today, so hopefully it's a little bit clearer for you, okay? Now, this is the last Friday where you've got a new challenge or a challenge to finish for a project for your portfolio. So I want everyone to give it their best effort and try and come up with their best final design, okay? What are the key themes? I want you to write a short paragraph summary of your chosen brand, okay? So last week we chose a brand that we're going to design for. It needs to be 4 to 5 lines, and you can include the target audience, style, tone, etc. I want you to upload this as annotation to your blogs when you upload your final pieces, so we'll be checking you've done it, okay? Now, project timeline. Last week, like I said, next week probably just do some review of finishing up existing projects that are outstanding. So this is the last one on the list, simple white tee. Lesson aims, we'll have a quick review of last week's work. Hopefully going to get you to produce a final flat pattern of your design. Think about the style and tone, maybe do a mock-up and some annotation and evaluation. Nice and simple, guys. So, quick recap on last week. You should have looked at printing methods, done a little research sheet on silkscreen printing and vinyl printing, and hopefully you've chosen one to take forward for your design, okay? You should have also selected a brand that you're designing for. I think I did say you could design for a non-brand as well, but if you've done that, you need to put some specs of a brief together, so like what sort of market is it at, what price range, etc. You should have also chosen your t-shirt type. I think this was long sleeve or short sleeve, and then also put a mood board together. This is going to be existing designs from your brands, inspiration for your own graphics, etc. So with that all in mind, what the main focus today is going to be kind of on developing that final design and putting it together, okay? So you should have a good idea of what your design is going to look like from your mood board and inspiration. Now, I want you to do some sketches, hand sketches, yeah, paper and pencil, I'm afraid, and get your ideas down before you jump into Adobe or before you jump into your final design, okay? I want you to do a sketch sheet. Try and do it in the style shown below. This is kind of like high fashion sketching. If you just search for Google, like fashion design sketches, etc., this sort of thing comes up. So if you can put your t-shirt on a person, it just gives it a bit more of a sense of place and situ, okay? It's kind of like putting it on a mock-up at the end, but rather than doing that before we finalise design, we can see what it might actually look like on a person. You can use watercolours, crayons, anything you like to maybe colour them, and we want to see this on your blog. If you're struggling to get it on your blog, my advice would be to simply take a picture on your phone and upload that image, okay? 30 minutes, guys. I want you to try and sketch. If you can't sketch, just give it a go, okay? It's not hard to draw a t-shirt, and then it's your own design, so I'm sure you're all capable of drawing them, okay? Try and add colour, maybe use ballpoint pen to get the outlines. It will look a lot cleaner than pencil. Right, so now we've developed our designs. We've seen what they might look like on a t-shirt. We're going to produce our final one on either Adobe or the free online versions. If you really don't have access to either of them, then obviously you can draw it out, not a problem, okay? First thing you need to do is design the flat pattern. What do we mean by that? So on these two images on the below here, you can see a front design and a back design, okay? Obviously the t-shirt looks the same from the front and back. Maybe the neckline should look a little bit different. I've just used the same outline, okay? Try to show your front, back and side views if applicable. So if you're doing like a sideways, if you're doing some like graphics on the sleeve, for example, particularly for long sleeve, then you need to do a side view as well, okay? So you're going to do a digital design on Adobe, either probably on Illustrator or Photoshop. Probably save that as a JPEG and then drop that on top of a t-shirt wireframe as shown here in Adobe as well. And then you're going to save that as a JPEG and upload that to your blog. If you've got time, lastly, I want you to just try and put your image onto a t-shirt, okay? That's a mock-up. The link's there. Obviously, if you don't have Adobe, this is impossible to do from home, so don't worry about it if you can't. Quick lesson today, guys. Sorry for the short video, but I think it's just nice, short and snappy and clear today. Development, design sketches, final flat pattern with annotation and evaluation. How well did you do? And also put in that little 4 to 5 line warm-up exercise about your brand, okay? We also need to see all the things you did last week. So that's going to be your mood board, your design, brand research, all that sort of thing, okay? Any questions? Just ask Pete. Thanks very much.